and show up and do the work. Work.
As a businesswomen.
That's so true.
Work.
Business has always been in our blood.
I
Work.
have the best advice for women in business.
Work. And show up and do the work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days.
The Kardashians have built a girl boss empire.
If you had business that you were passionate about, then you would know what it takes to run a business, but you don't. So don't even act like you know what I'm talking about.
Off of the idea of glamour, beauty, and effortless riches.
You guys are businesswomen. Just business has always been in our blood.
All the while, the Kardashians have profited off of both the hate and the love for them.
I do feel like people don't take me seriously as a businesswoman.
It seems like nobody wants to work these days.
That's so true.
But what's behind the Kardashian empire is a dark truth. A reality far less glamorous. Are the Kardashians media and business geniuses?
This lady has built her family into a celebrity marketing machine, the Kardashians.
Are they shady and money hungry?
According to TMZ.com, a group of people from New York have lobbed a lawsuit towards the Kardashian sisters for waging a campaign of lies.
Did you trademark the term momager? I did. Yeah.
Or are they the ultimate girl bosses, able to become media stars and own and operate several businesses? We're examining that today and looking through the graveyard of the Kardashians' failed businesses.
Do you think that you are promoting unattainable standards of beauty in any way?
No, I don't. Because I think we get up, we do the work, we work out,
Kendall, you have to think about what you're asking for because money doesn't grow on trees. Yes, it does. It's paper.
Life without cameras was a big change for us.
Out of the way! Move back! Take all your pictures, just give her the Your sister's going to jail. Have a little compassion.
It's what she deserves.
My earring's gone! I said to Scott, I'm not buying her a pair of shoes, I bought her a career.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry! My diamond earring! My diamond earring came off in the ocean and it's gone. Kim, there's people that are dying.
And before we get into the universe of the Kardashians and their many shady businesses, the Kardashians have taken quite a journey through starting out as reality TV stars that were seen as kind of a joke and also vapid and vain, to now being front and center in the high fashion industry, running multi-million-dollar businesses with hundreds and hundreds of millions of followers combined on their social media platforms. In fact, the Kardashians have defined much of the fashion and social media cultures that we have today.
Do you think that you are promoting unattainable standards of beauty in any way?
No, I don't.
They did low-key affect the signs of beauty.
But this wasn't always the case. Robert Kardashian, the father of Kourtney, Kim, and Khloe, was born in Los Angeles, California on February 22, 1944. Robert grew up in the affluent View Park area of Los Angeles County. Robert attended the University of Southern California, where he earned a degree in business administration. He also earned a JD degree from University of San Diego School of Law and practiced for about a decade. Then after that, went into business. In the spring of 1973, Kris, known then as Kristen Mary Houghton, was 17 years old and was dating pro golfer Cesar Sanudo. Born November 5th, 1955, Kris lived in San Diego with her family and attended Claremont High School, where she graduated in 1973. While Cesar was out of town, Kris decided to go to the Del Mar racetrack in California, where she met 28-year-old Robert Kardashian. For Robert, it was love at first sight. And by 1976, Robert was a high-profile lawyer, and he wanted to be with Kris, who was a flight attendant for American Airlines. But Kris rejected Robert's first marriage proposal, but he was persistent, and the second time he proposed, she accepted. The two were married in 1978 when Kris was only 22. They moved to Beverly Hills, where they had Kourtney Kardashian on April 18th of 1979, Kim Kardashian on October 21st of 1980, Khloe Kardashian on June 27th of 1986, and Robert Kardashian Jr. on March 17th of 1987. According to the New York Times, the couple spent their weekends wearing Fila warm-up suits and playing tennis with their friends, American NFL star O.J. Simpson and his wife at the time, Nicole Brown Simpson. But by the time that Kris was in her 30s, she'd become a bored housewife. She loved her family, Robert, and the life that Robert provided her, but felt that something was missing. And soon, Kris found the excitement that she craved in the arms of a lover, soccer star Todd Waterman. When Robert found out about the affair, he canceled her credit cards and ended the marriage. Soon, Kris became alienated from her friends, depressed, and miserable, and she later called the affair the biggest regret of her life. But despite their messy divorce, Robert and Kris were able to make amends. It seemed that everything was peaceful in the family until a very dark event occurred, and that was the murder of Nicole Brown Simpson. When their friend at the time, O.J. Simpson, was put on trial for the murder of Nicole Brown Simpson, Robert Kardashian was asked to be a part of the team that represented him.
I understand that there was a lot of tension when he became O.J. Simpson's lawyer.
Yes.
Were you angry with him for defending him? Or being on the defense team?
I wasn't angry. Once again, I was disappointed and I was confused. I didn't understand how he didn't see what I saw.
And then husband Bruce Jenner talking to Inside Edition about the case during the trial, where they were regular spectators.
I think that this has been a really tough year, tough 15 months for all of us. And not only have we lost Nicole, we've lost OJ too.
Kris was very close friends with Nicole, and many people at that time strongly believed that OJ was the one responsible for her death. During the trial, Kris sat in the courtroom, pregnant with her 5th child, and wore Nicole's hand-me-down maternity clothes in protest. Kendall Nicole Jenner was then born on November 3rd, 1995, and was given the middle name Nicole after Nicole Brown Simpson. Kris then gave birth to Kylie Kristen Jenner on August 10th, 1997. Robert was diagnosed with esophageal cancer in July of 2003, and died 2 months later on September 30th, 2003. That same year, Kim began working as a personal assistant for the hotel heiress Paris Hilton. During her employment with Hilton, Kim started to develop a close relationship with Paris, and this was all during a high point of Paris Hilton's fame. And this friendship started to boost Kim's personal fame as she appeared on episodes of Paris Hilton's reality show. Kim also began working for other celebrities in the early 2000s, further boosting her fame and establishing her connections. By 2006, Khloe, Kim, and Kourtney ventured further into fashion, opening a high fashion boutique called Dash in Calabasas, California. Then in February of 2007, a home tape that Kim made with American singer and songwriter Ray J years before was leaked to the public. Vivid Entertainments bought the right to this tape for $1 million and released the film, titling it Kim Kardashian Superstar. It's incredibly bizarre to me that this was done without Kim Kardashian's permission or consent.
Or in a way, Are you grateful for that experience?
I'm definitely not grateful for that experience. I would say if I had one regret, that would be it. If I were to do it again, like live my life again, obviously I wouldn't do that again. Obviously I wouldn't have gotten married, and that, if I had the information and I had known better, I would have done better.
So rightfully so, Kim sued Vivid Entertainment for ownership of the tape, but ended up dropping the suit in April of 2007, settling for $5 million. While Kim Kardashian and the Kardashian family in general received a lot of backlash for the leak,
How did you feel when that went public?
I cried myself to sleep.
it also boosted their fame and the family name into the spotlight and the mainstream public eye. And Kris, either having learned from her ex-husband Robert or just through having a natural knack for business, decided to capitalize off of this rising fame. The idea of creating a reality series originated in 2006 when Kris Jenner showed an interest in appearing on a television show together with her family. Producer Ryan Seacrest, who had his own production company, decided to further develop this idea. He ended up hiring a cameraman to visit the Kardashian home. They were all together, as crazy and as fun-loving as they are. Seacrest described the family after seeing the tape. He later initiated the series by sharing the tape with E, and the show was eventually picked up.
All right, we're ready.
No. You're ready. You're
When, you guys? Is this necessary?
awful. No, that is not cute.
I need someone to make me laugh.
Where's Kim? Kim is always late.
Get out of our way.
Stop.
Jealous?
That's it, we're done.
Money.
The show, titled Keeping Up with the Kardashians, premiered in October of 2007. The show centered around the members of the Kardashian-Jenner blended family and mostly focused on the older sisters, Kourtney, Kim, and Khloe. And most episodes in the show have a pretty similar structure. The family shows off their privileged lifestyle and maybe gets into one or two minor family squabbles before ultimately wrapping things up with a monologue that reinforces the importance of family.
And I'm really thankful for my family. I grew up with so many siblings that I just love.
Due to its high ratings, the series was renewed another season 1 month after the first season's premiere. One of the most unique things about the show Keeping Up with the Kardashians is before the reality show, the family really didn't have a lot of fame and notoriety on their own. Yes, they were fairly wealthy and fairly famous, but ended up forging their own name and brand through the reality TV show they created.
You ready?
How'd it come out? Good? Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm sorry to bother you. Nice to meet you.
Kourtney at the time was studying in the University of Arizona, and the sisters Kim, Kourtney, and Khloe had just launched their Dash clothing store. And when Keeping Up with the Kardashians premiered, it really propelled the family into fame. Suddenly, the Kardashian name was everywhere, and Keeping Up with the Kardashians has, without a doubt, been a major success.
The Kardashian-Jenner sisters have hundreds of millions of followers on social media, a TV show in more countries than the Peace Corps, and a collective fortune bigger than the Kennedys.
I don't know if Kris, Ryan, or the rest of the Kardashian-Jenner family truly planned for the amount of growth and reception the show was going to receive. But soon after the show premiered, the family skyrocketed into fame and became known as more than just LA socialites. They were now reality TV show stars.
Get fucking ass up and work. That's so true.
You don't stop. My name is Kim Kardashian. There's people that are dying. Stop.
She has this ugly crying face.
I love our dynamic with our mom.
Momager, who takes a 10% cut.
This isn't funny.
That's it, we're done.
usually people become famous for doing something notable and then profiting off of that notoriety afterwards. But the Kardashians kind of worked backwards. The Kardashians built their fame first, associating with celebrities, doing a reality TV show, and then after that tried to build notoriety through the various businesses that they ended up starting.
The businesses that you're involved with. So where did this passion for business come from?
I worked for my dad in his office. I've worked in a clothing store since I was 15, and I had maybe not the most glamorous jobs of burning CDs and pressing CDs in his record company. But all of those experiences were so amazing, and I just learned so much every single day working alongside my dad.
And this business empire that they tried to build had a lot of complications and a lot of disasters.